that's a powerful hymn out there. And I'm sure when you hear it, Nusoka Krabetel is adding, you know, that oh ma be outdoor. And I can just imagine, for example, Ochame Kojo Dakwa, Nabusia 4, and even Nana Kunedu Ajimarol is Abusia 4. Say a bought him be say ya. Now Nimsa will come by Acha Wodofu. Au huni bim Chisebia Yankopon, you know, Atun Safri, Yinana, Yakwakushia. But yes, Sana Brabon and City. Obia, Betu Obia. Our condolences to the family of Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rollins and also to Yaya colleague, Ochame Kwajo Dakwa. And to Obia Swene Ye Katanechi, for example. Well, Yemfiwe adding to migrate from this to politics, but yeah, Juma, see it me to us. But now, we 63 members of parliament on the NPP 4. NPP could 87, right?
Yes.
87 because they're 88 and I'm yeah. So is 87 now. 87. Out of the 87, me nunsu a flag bearer hopeful, me boy.
Yes.
Brian a champion Dr. Duchum. And it means that 87 comes down to 85. Then out of the 85, matters of leadership because they are in leadership, they don't want to align. Nyaka 63. So Adom, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Dr. Tushboy, where they mention self and so bad we be in okay in a year the campaigning and even the prospect of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia becoming the flag bearer of the NPP. But I mean this is the issue I'm person will explore the Maya because of your vast knowledge in the area. But answer now bemono my even for uncle parliament na yen share the news conference sa 63 MPs no
NPP amanyuko numra hyebedwafo bia won mo mra hyebedwamu eno mu ayensentwerefo nhia mu a won ma kire se abato a amanyuko no eba akoto yi franka tufo de bren won mo de wo ne kane mampani abedi akire alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene edi kasubo mu a wo ene ekora na nipa odi wonano ayensentwerefo nhia mu eye mra hyebedwani ye ogina hode mamampon kwaku ampratwum sapon ene wo kire se NPP amanyuko no ko mra hyebedwuma won dodro eye edwotwenso emu aduosia miensa ene wo mayi wo muti se wo de tudwa ma wiase nyina ate Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and woman eko awasaba tunim.
He has been tested, trusted, and proven. Today, over 60 members of parliament, in fact, it's 63 precisely, out of the 87 minority members in parliament, stand together in unity and conviction to make this clarion call. We declare our total and unwavering support for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the next flag bearer of our great party.
And watching a mrashebedwani ogina hode matrobo abato mpeso aso gloria usu enso di tudwa kire de ntia wo mu ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene ebeto kese e wa abato a ebenim.
A new patriotic party a wo hoyi no ye wo ye nhyehyede a ye fa so a ye be ma obi ye flag bearer e wo ye party imo o she 1996 ye president go for call one term or call second term na Adom po de wo call premier sa the man be ye flag bearer e ma ye new patriotic party ye wo gidie ni deserve ye wo gidie na ye gidi se obi e deserve second chance e wo na brabo o she Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ho brase na ho fama said ya waka nipa bom on titi nipa ntemunti no and na out of 87 no emu 65 ya adwene kro ene akoma kro se nyankopon ya adoma na erade ma ye nko a 31st January a ebe ye 2026 no ye nyina ye ka ye ntoma abom ye de support elta ye wura Mahmoud Bawumia chi amena ba be ye flag bearer e de ama new patriotic party.
And no central I mean press conference also in parliament or now tell someone me who MPs originate Okay, who efia me boa?
Yeah, efia.
Oh, efia. Okay, but that's Takra the MP Kobe Ochre Dakumensa. Doc, yemra hwe.
Yo. My measure say free say we were 2 areas of specialization. Back here marketing and about consider political marketing.
Okay.
And we started free marketing. Normally marketers and our marketing managers are there back where almost share betting their grow on brand a endorsement.
Okay. Yeah.
And he said, see, BD or brand the one dance here. Na yachira for say brand new crowd edimu papa say water inu hamo enum ne nasefo enti endorsement ni twi be ye aginasie so say we see bibi so agina na any say ye deba politics mu a esan say apre competition ewo munti no ya na empren bebre no ubehia enipa ene enipakuo a ombetimi asi wudin no ayekura wo party a wom ombetimi asi na gina ama na ye akono ede ama afoforo enti se ye ka in politics yes aka say political science for panetaka politics is a game of numbers say who politics ma uhia dom na ade beye enti uhia dom ade beye no ekwan a wodi benya dom ne baako ene endorsement no so what you say wodi be freedom enti yes edin we ye tanechi a ebeboa yen yes edin we eye papa enom ne nasefo enti uhu se politician bi edin tretre na ejina endorsement no efa ba bi ejina so enkrofo di ho adanse enti se Dr. Bawumia na me say this is not the first time so me to my adwene kwachira enye the first time MPs be 63 akase omokọ akota na chi em say ebrebi DC is bi so ebae
Yeah.
Ebebe can say omo eta na chi now kire say Dr. Bawumia brand no nkrofo agi atum ono ani party fo bi wo parliament o magi atum kire say credibility means the mesia can twi so ho
One enya wonu credit ana
yem fanisa e fa ba bi
Credibility enim bia.
animonyam animonyam bi ewom so in fact endorsement no one of the things you dey explain e no mamienu credibility and attractiveness
okay
enti animonyam kurawo so image nso kura kan say sunsum fanisa so ena attractive kire say eyihwa betimi
anti credibility yes dia gidie wom
gidie wom okay nti on betimi agye di so ati ase gidie no ni twi no emudo so it is a what the tutu bro for kasa no ho a gidie no it has a lot of synonyms so and honesty is one of it trust so ability to deliver and to honor promises and also edoso so Enti ekire se Dr. Bawumia the brand no is credible. Pacha what you say from one angle. The other angle near say a very attractive. So say you here a bit me atredom a day aba. So na politics in so there. And yet say baby I got na politics do no. And yet me fan say o party for nko. Pacha what you say. And your party for nko. Both NDC and NPP, in fact, until 2024 elections. Now, NPP and NDC, they cannot rely on Oman core voters to win an election. So, now, the key determinants are the middle voters who a bimu friend swings, a bimu friend floating. So, now, so it means that your brand should be able to attract some neutrals to yourself, to your party, and also ensure, say, even the opposition, or brand, appeals to them, remains attractive to them. Ti omumubi, bisubeti mi akase mi wo GDA, ewo Dr. Bawumia. Eti betimi ade ato amano. So they are silent voters. In fact, they are silent opposition within the same party. Eti for say Dr. Bawumia ebetimi enya the endorsement of 63 members of parliament. That is how significant the brand to those parliamentarians. And you see, sometimes brand endorsers, like the parliamentarians, omo ankasa so they matter. Because some brand endorsers should equally carry these two things, credibility and attractiveness. Because when wabeshemu kina say asimesi Dr. Bawumia mumi enta nechi na wankasa nso ye hwan so what you say. So the endorser is as important as the one being endorsed. Into your actions and inactions, your image, your credibility, your level of honesty, your trustworthiness back in your constituency is very important. And yes, we be in our camera na ka say Dr. Tutubu Ahima endorse Dr. Bawumia no. Because enkrofo show wa ko gina camera nim ka sa no. Say wo wunti na meto ama Bawumia o. That's a one susu banye dia e no besi. Those are the complexities. In marketing, brand B kwa kope endorser. So the endorser should reflect the image of the brand. In this, there will be that level of disconnect. And the moment that disconnect happens, it means the brand, the endorsement didn't come with any relevance. And a man a year complex. So if you don't have the credibility, if your credibility is negative, if you yourself you are not appealing, our constituency. Now people you can't move within your own constituency, then your endorsement becomes negative.
But for MPs who have won elections there,
okay, that is the perception. Because I've heard this argument, within the week.
Okay,
yeah. You have won the election, and in fact, we share the number of seats MPP lose here. Now for 87, it used to be 88, my for them to have won the election, then it tells you, say, within their constituency, certain images following them, very positive ones. They have that credibility. Because if they didn't have it, they wouldn't have won the election. They have that magnetic power to attract, you know. But again, from December 7th up to now, probably certain things have changed. You see, credibility is something that you work on every day. Image is something that you work on every day because they signify certain values or they project certain values. So what I say. So that is where this 63 will have to be very cautious. So whatever value that they have in their constituency, the brand that they represent in their constituency should be a reflection of the personality, the vision, the attitude, you know, and everything Bawumia. That's very important.
Okay.
So, anything contrary to that, people will not see Bawumia in them.
Okay.
It is one of the critiques of advertising in here. Me ton biscuits. Na bakwa kofa your friend is saying obi a oye media person say ome endorse biscuit. Obi a oye footballer ome endorse biscuit. The question that every media critic and advertising critic will put say, what relevance is the media person to the biscuit?
Okay. That will see for one moment.
Say ye akola and we biscuit. So and so unless probably you find a value that makes the biscuit relevant to the media personality, it is you've lost it.
Okay. All right.
And so me see from any the endorsement is good. It signifies say people really trust the Bawumia brand. And so what it means is that they can equally work within their constituencies to pull crowd for him.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So that's why he would need more of such endorsements as, you know, to propel him ahead of others.
Okay. All right. Alhaji Nasiru, where they be sure say when we were party more because I heard of was it 2020 which year na year Mahamas flag bearer no? I was in there. Yeah, a year Mahamas flag bearer for the last election. No? I mean, so you've seen it. You've seen how groups, you know, endorse candidates. So you see it. What does it really bring to the candidature of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia?
Well, you see, if you ask me, and to be very honest with you, me sitting here, and to every political mind, say NPP be call primaries. Na wamoku yi will be full instead of Bawumia.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't. There's because the odds, you know, a doors in the event say Ukoyi will be full online Ukoyi Bawumia, but near also me given this problem at NPP as a political party, and I say the situation I won't call it a problem because Obia said over Frederick, the situation at NPP a war as a political party and as a politician and a strategist. Me feel say na anka this mood in here. The entire America side and they say me my sense of panic from the Bawumia campaign na me wo GDA worry she say wamo ebetimi ewini wamo primaries no. Wamo yesa so a kire opponent say or very smart hunu panic na he can capitalize on it and frustrate your effort. My way feels so say the frustrating that effort and then will mean to say it is weakening the resource capacity are 2028 election. That is how I see it. So Sanipano MP now owns okay, this is the angle. Now woman who panic level no, he will capitalize on it, make sure. Because after 2028, if Bawumia goes to that event a contest and come back as a loser, I don't know what will happen in NPP. I don't know how the future is going to look like.
But
no, and yes, sir, Adom me.
But there was no doom for you, and why would it be different for him?
Then, did we have a candidate?
Mahama lost 2016.
Correct.
Lost 2020.
Yes.
It didn't spell doom. He won 2024.
Good. But he stood on something to get the 2024. What is it? And you can do comparison. So Americano and Otumi Jina and also on his credibility, Senya Dok Kaya, and then got the confidence of Ghanaians to vote for him again. And the situation is not so with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. One thing I would like to say is, what share and meno woka say, say free SHS air koso 2024 election. One of the things NPP, including Bawumia himself, a catcher Ghana for one say, over to NDC free SHS on mobile between. The stress on there, a wolf war, and your share previous years, and we say free SHS around this time, change of government, and now this at the crunch, Biba Manqualano, on say Ebimo Abefie, Ebimo, you say, and it is smooth. On TBB and academic calendar no I the same mama obia and on to way after 2 weeks and I say Bibisa everything is moving smoothly. So what else are you coming to tell Ghanaians? Say Nkofona will catch them and say what to Obama or Mama be say adiano. Hey, adia or my yenia, what else are you coming to tell Ghanaians? Me no woka say MP before catch Ghana for say over to my NDC any John Mahama dollar 25 Ghana cedis to $1. And I mean, that was their campaign message, and it has proven to be wrong. For the first time, Mekai said I was leading a campaign. Who could do be the MPP before? Because MPP, NDC, mobile, betting your man was one answer, $2 bonus, so about 4 man answer say. And all this has proven to be possible under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. You have to take your man so. You catch and say, doom so. You would too much on Mahama, doom so back. Doom so today, everybody is seeing what is happening in this country. Not without challenge. Indeed, it took the President John Dramani Mahama himself to say, one of the trap MPP for 30 months so be feeling in the area of energy. And in the Kikahu. I mean, what we are surviving, and it is seen. Everybody is seeing the progress. So, in the event that Odema Bawumia, then Bium and our Rebecca Ghana for say stand on this and vote. Because these are the things you told them even before the John Dramani Mahama administration came in. And Nijina Afili, I mean, so far, so excellent, just like the majority leader has said. And to me, you know, me want to say the processes now and what the MPs are doing, given my experience in politics, was highly unnecessary. At every point in time, the time when NDC, yes, it happened. Obikachem said, irrespective of the problems in Nigeria, the reason why up to now I want to say Nigeria for Akko, say Wamokun and as a civil war, I had the experience of Biafra. And for us in the NDC, the Fonka game experience taught us a lot of lessons. And that is why Ubuntu said, at this point, when it was happening in the NDC, there was a central point. The number of times I had the opportunity to sit with the Council of Elders. We are talking about Dr. Mrs. Mary Grant, Rollins himself, Mr. Achampon, the former majority leader from the BA. I mean, Mpenifo Idrisu Mahama, who clearly did not take side. In the Nipane Kasa, you will have some confidence. That is why I expected that in there, since the exit of C.K. Adom, the constitution of the Council of Elders of the NPP, and a more council which is superior to their Congress.
Council of Elders is headed by Hackman Oswajiman.
Correct, which is superior to even their Congress, because Council of Elders can...
is it superior to Congress?
NEC. He's talking about
NEC, correct. NEC. Well, because they can overturn NEC decision. ne na yɛkeka ho nti saa nkurɔfoɔ no bi wɔ hɔ a they serve as a buffer a side way any side way ɔmo twe ne kɛse a when they get to that place ɔmo bɛtumi atwe ɔmo nyinaa ba and conflict resolution na yɛn nyinaa yɛakyate a common path and that is what I expect the parliament today to do for the NPP as a political party because one way wing be at least they are very resourceful ɔmo nkwana within the party structures no yɛbɛtumi aka sɛ wɔn enya aketua wɔn enya resources bi a wɔn ɛbɛtumi ayɛ independent to pull all the sides together after the election. Nti for taking side now how do you think which I mean I don't believe anyway say anka yɛbɛka sɛ the former minister of education a winning election how would they now bring them together because women are parliament when at the center when we hold all the parts together how would they bring them together because and say this is where you support I can trust you now say a kokura na ntokwa na obia anteno ho ase after the election no this same parliament must be the center nka obetimi afre na yaka party na bom to continue the struggle okay wo better na wafre wom having come out now to take a stand okay say anka yembra mbetranase so the problem is enormous with the NPP okay and there is the need and I'm using this opportunity once again to remind and call on Yankasaye Papa former President Kufuor. Look, every opportunity I've had my friend former President Kufuor should know and always remember, say, it is this party MPP that made him what he is today. The responsibility is more on him as a person to ensure, say, he will not, preside over or see to the disintegration of a political tradition that has come this far. Okay. And the responsibility lies on former President Kufuor. Former President Kufuor must begin to speak. Okay. Former President Rawlings spoke in the NDC, and I mean, examples. Even during the crisis, there were people who we believed were so neutral and committed to the forward march of the NDC tradition. So create that opportunity, or else we would supervise the extension of a political tradition. Now something may emerge from it. It will emerge, and people will regroup there, and then this MPP will know it's gone.
Okay. Piaga says on Facebook, also win with Dr. Bawumia. It's possible. Watching live from Achem Asafo. Ambassador Gabi Edujemfi says, rest in peace, Ochame Amwakodakwa from Gabi Edujemfi, former road safety ambassador, watching from USA, Ohio. Let me look at this. Derek Ayete says, I'm watching you live from Nkurakan. Good morning. Okay, Derek, good morning to you too. Yeah, that's say Woshayene. There's this guy who's been posting something anyway. Yeah, to us, is that?
KB. Niti menu anom too no nyina omo akasa yi. A political party like MPP. Yako a first election for 2023. Yakwa yi Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia as our flag bearer. Not that time no so ye parliamentarians are almost declare almost support Edema Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. This time round, 63 of them no more declare almost support Edema Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. And you see, looking at the narrative, and I say even discussion I have Dr. Mame new opinion Alhaji Naziru. Omo discussing in centered that Inka MPP Inka your body be a yet tea Mwasia Inka on him put the Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Yabakade be contest in 2024 elections. Because democracy nti obia to me for form say my member and member contest election, but if only party no your interest, if only 2028 no your interest, not on your personal interest, mempe we asam we mbra no member contest mu wasika mu wadamadi wo hono na enyo onuntra no or your party interest there pe win the 2028 election nka Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia resources are all say or call rounds in nyina no nka the resources no ko keep resources for 2028. The reason why I make them asem na look at the elections from 1992 at the badament a time here the tin here share the records sika ya ka ho asem say me was sika nti yento aban farmer because I sponsored the party. Who was sponsoring the party in 1992? President Kufuor Alhaji Naziru eka no ho asem no waska. Time na ye the flag bearer no waska. Unto abande na ye electing as flag bearer. Okoya won ko win in 1996. Yanto na ntwe yanka de President Kufuor Edison Kufuor niska na say ne bibi nti na ye to abane de tia no. We reorganized ourselves, supported him in 1996, Edison 2000. I'm win the election in 2000. And by that time, remember, the NDC at that time, they know presented a new candidate at that time. That was Professor Mills. Professor Mills said, no Ghana for, and I'm saying, your market President Kufuor at that time, the PNT, you took about the man, President Kufuor. Professor Mills, NDC for Antoine and Trinidad or lose 2000 but now have a part in the Monty and Tunino. You're repeating in 2004. Oko 2004, Kokrampa Oko Lucy Biono, NDC for Antoine and Trinidad. Yes, I saw a brand in the number 2008. And by that time, President Kufuor was on the time I then. Have an anyway. In the year, your friends and not Danko Akufo-Addo at the by 2008. You didn't buy in Ghana for say Professor Mills was system no year name in the sun. In an Danko Akufo-Addo. No matter how we branded an Akufo-Addo, people didn't buy. Professor Mills, we need 2008. MPP, the same MPP, Korea, yet here discussing. We did not discard Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. We brought him back. Even though he was contested in 2000, I think 2009 or 2010 by Alan Chairman. But we import, how a percentage was close to about 90% that the MPP delegates endorsed Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. And by that time, also a delegate that was voting. We told Ghanaian people that, our MPP for there, Yem Konen Kofa Nana Danko Akufo-Addo because you are marketing in 2008 and ye. Yedin buy no was also elusi 2012. Onu krampona na Danko na unlankasa na no apaba. A kind of famous speech, acceptance speech in 2012. Asema okay in the day. Me corner ma kwadwunu ho. E wo political career ho. Me dwunu ho wi a me ne Ghana fo bakasa. So we ka dem command na. No the call landed. MPP Korea na ekofa na Danko Akufo-Addo be there. Yentum mfa obi fufuru mfa nko 2016. Wu na ye market from 2008 till date. Yensa mfa nko 2016. Na ede no call ya oko win 2016. Obanden no obeduru the friends saying Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia 2024. Yakoya nti people are attributing some kind of measures and I say blames. Say yes enti na yentumi anto no. Yes enti na yentumi anto abanfa ma no. Na nkae na yento abanfa ma no mo so denti na yento abanfa ma. Ghana for you say MPP for no sometimes no kasa because the democracy nti untum nkasa bebre. But we are going for election. Delegates no sunim. Sisi ya enye sikasa mu. So kwape obi. Na ose ne pako no wasikanti yamfa ne pako na emfa nambra number lead the elections. We equally have people who are sponsoring NDC. Don't they have financiers? Have they put themselves up to contest NDC flag bearers? Does it mean there will be a sponsor party and there will be a good leader to lead the party? For me, NDC and MPP, we have, as delegates, we have to come together. Nay, show there. Trend now, since 1996, Damon trend, it will work. It's like a lotto. Let's focus on the Nippon Ayedino Koyeno. Yedin about 2008, and 2024, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. There are some young come for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. a branded candidate. Sisi America say uko everywhere in the country. Ne pictures bohonumu, ne t-shirts nyina, yakade yanya rally in there. 90% of the NPP supporters will wear this DMB t-shirt. Also, yanko to them candidate and yanko find new candidate and candidate that we don't even know. Me hey, the other candidates now omoka ho omoya 4. Omoka no ho. I can bet you there say the new candidate ba. Nkofo menua Alhaji. No mo banya nsam. There is no sense in politics.
Okay.
Definitely we will have something to say about that candidate. Now, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, some of you can find on 2024. No? There are some views, no new one, I ever can find on view.
Okay.
Now, begin to say, Tor now was in there or Wabuno, this half origin. Then was say if you are half origin.
Okay.
Or what call or you are what call Western North.
All right.
Now, you might be ordinary in Ano. Me, nti minimum say delegates ne nyinaa den nti enye 63 ne nkwa no mo endorse Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the grassroots themselves. I have taught Western region all the 17 constituencies and the feedback I'm getting, the delegates love to bring Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia back.
Okay. And
we'll all rally behind him, support him to win the 2028 elections.
Okay. All right. MBA Ahomatromo now also join here na ye ni ndin komo. Ben is already on the line. Doc na person can say.
Baby, na me. What is the surprise to watch
just 20 seconds. I need to pick my call.
But the surprise to watch in this election, yeah, Brian Achambo.
Okay, me that's it. You, Ben, good morning. Ben, good. Okay. Obet me after 03021.
I'm telling you.
1701. 1 ADH. Obet me 2 and 3. So 0302 21 1702. Yes.
Media, I believe in brand consistency. So, it is Nana.
Okay. Doc, Mr. Wamin for Nana Wakwan. So, Nana, good morning.
Morning, open the case.
Nana, Mamin Tewe.
And a penny national being counted Wapan for our studio. In Abema, my main cancer, Nippana Casayama Bamian say, MPC 3. I said, yeah, what don't so you about me? You have me, your papa Bamia, as no kind, a for to say, you call on it, you with your mama, a coalition. Odina, public, I can say, on all election now over 8 years. And therefore, no come. The year Mama who over 4 years. You got to pay your mama, and I say, Mama, 84 years a year. I bet you didn't say, kind of a top man for some of your money to give. You get to that, no can. Can I name me? Can I put a shop you can a couple of your post? Ombra, them for dear. What about my Bawumia?
Okay. Yeah, for Fred, and come Doc. Okay, chairman won't to me it on the line. Hey, now why na any won't to me any day way. Chairman won't to me chow, main you.
Major so.
Main you.
Yo. Mr. Medal Gibri. Maybe I be my no or customer MPP Bawumia. Hello to me. Hello.
Okay, I think that Nana Bones, but also fra aya NTA telephone no, NTA TV no, TV telephone ye ninko boy. Nana Bones umache. Nana Bones umache o.
Oh, ina mama joso, ori shema na emu zini, na macho na mwe de.
Me hoya mama ntiwe.
Me da se fa mini ha, ukra voice you. Wouldn't say na ya den kese your body incoming chairman birthday. Who you are watching at the case mommy. Na me ntia begafo a o ka temi ni editing say o bi chef tiem mana ho pa no akra me kan so ne ba said the MPP ni kan no Ghana back apart from John Rollins we military or bus civilian who win election almighty Jacob for Ghana for money ko buy or Mampani Professor Muslim in front of currency Ghana for money ko buy ko for Ghana for money ko buy Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia krade akra and corporate no cause of Jordan at the same time no I hope said J Kufo he said Kufo to say Professor Mut and not Ghana for people million MP4 Yankee who said a million come over here na 2028 you will be new candidate paper yes so you're telling that now they are telling me also cause na who say Ghana for talk about my how come see and you been agriculture Malika aka na Dr. Wulu mi say me
okay. Yo, if Nana Bones so I am going to Nigeria. Na Nigeria marching.
Maybe also many member.
Mamintiwe.
But you said what you're pointing out to for your pay.
Obianwe.
Now, me tell you about me incoming president. Now, me say, Nanaji, FOB chairman for is ye. Maybe say, my man, Ndra film we. I demand, could do honest. Senamokaya no Kabisu Sankan guarantee for not in this company for the work in Yasi. Monte and Yam Dimbi and Yam Place B. On fire anything entirely on my men of NDC.
Okay. Jamache.
Major Robin Abema.
Mamintiwe.
And I pay the more about Masuma Moody. Did kind. My man can't get any empty I say. Ayati ye analysis na ma bakwatama no me yi edugbo ahin emfim edugbo ahin eko one term okopa me se wa mo no mo ye need to say ye ku ba ye ba me why made for 8 good years why fight for 8 good years ya turn our Ghana ha na so okọ election na so sa abisma posma we ba mo di kan fa no ko bi mana sambre na ye din fa ba kokọ for ta sambre na twemu en Ghana mabu ani ate e dia stress e dey petumi dia. Just say a candidate in the coalition for 2028. Any power because your candidate if you didn't qua, over the power of mine, you can get power the camp for our additional. When
Yo, Medasi say also to me frey na Amenia Rashid Abro Brow, head of credit, our Hunterman, World Bank PLC, and no ano Dina Woda Rashid Yamin Sharaf is already papa. A happy belated birthday to you, Rashid Abrobra, head of credit, our Ahantaman Raw Bank PLC, Bank Papakor. That's what they Uchiano Majo. So no. I think me one Mohammed also. Okay, all right. Okay, and Doc, wait a minute, just 30 seconds. Your time as soon as
I believe in brand consistency. Nka ne papa mu a nka MPP for leaders no mfitiase na ehun se candidate we ene beboa eno mo ma Bawumia gina nka beboa party ni pa. But you see say the difference between MPP and NDC now no seems to be say NDC seems to be so much solid behind omo candidate omo determines omo den beba. So as compared to the democratic beliefs of the MPP, so I believe in the team allow as many as 17 your friend is saying aspirants to compete and a team man 9 aspirants to compete, this time 5. So, democracy, the waiting.
Okay, all right. Mati, yes, okay. Medasi, Dr. Tutubuahi, Medasi Alhaji Naziru, Deputy CEO for NIA, and Okadi Raoni, baby, also. And is for saying regional communications director for the MPP in Western region. Minko Mikro, and then a year Kundum war princess, any architecture, Yatun Safremo, so Western regional. One of Ghana's pristine beaches, a princess, any architecture, beach at Dafuma Fesa, baby, and Tibomodena Bra, Nabeshe Krum, senior tourism city, ya fashe any ya mamre senior city, and Tibra princess, any architecture, na Beshe senior Kundumno, Esieko, Minubo princess, ne architecture, Miss Yanamazanabon, na Wabanabo Kundumi, a hobo, na Evra, never versus a retuenu, na Baba Wama tourism. It was rock and na manjuma so ra princess ne akatechi makram baby na nyamnoza ya domia some 2 minutes we chamba jano na orobo from e by but from somewhere with your brace nyame adoma e be say share na o twede enemy. Good morning.